Let's talk about this latest little media sparkle from Richard Eden, this time joined by Rebecca English, where once again the Sussex-shaped rent-free situation in their minds is showing. Now, according to Eden, Prince Harry has apparently given the game away by showing he might want to return to Britain. And to that I have one word: please. Because if anyone has given the game away, it's the UK media, who simply cannot function without talking about Harry and Meghan. You would think after almost 5 years since they walked away, there'd be new storylines, fresh commentary, character development, something, anything. But here we are, the same faces, saying the same lines, with the same desperation. So let's break this down. Calmly, clearly, logically. Richard Eden is basically pushing this idea. Harry wants to come back to Britain. He's hinting, he's saying it, he's revealing it, there's regret. But nothing in Harry's actual words or actions support this. Let's look at the facts. Harry has built a career in the US. He has business deals, a foundation, and work centered around veterans' mental health. He lives in a country where his children are safe, unseen, unharassed. And let's be honest, he looks healthier, clearer, calmer, and freer. This is not the energy of someone begging to return. This is the energy of someone who escaped the noise and only returns when there is a meaningful reason. Military events, charity commitments, family emergencies. You know who is desperate for him to return. British tabloids who need him to survive. Because every time the royal press tries to push William, Kate, Camilla or Charles as the main event, the public engagement graphs look like flat, dull, stale. But the moment they mention Harry or Meghan, clicks, views, relevance restored. This isn't journalism. This is dependency. The British media thrives on stories that capture public imagination, and the royal family has always been its richest source. Prince Harry's journey, love, loss and departure, offers endless content for headlines and clicks. The media's reliance on Harry isn't about choice. It's about survival in a crowded information landscape. Universal themes of family conflict and freedom keep readers hooked. The narrative of his potential return is especially potent, blending drama with hope for resolution. The truth: the media needs Harry far more than he needs them. His life in America is harder to control, so the comeback story keeps him tethered to their orbit. This cycle of speculation feeds itself. Each article justifies the next. The focus isn't Harry's reality, but the media's need for relevance. It's a loop designed to keep the public engaged and the presses running. Here's the thing the media refuses to admit. Harry has agency now. Remember that word? Choice, autonomy. Something the firm never allowed him to have. If Harry wanted to move back to Britain tomorrow, he would. He does not need the tabloids' permission. He doesn't need the palace's permission. But he doesn't want to. And he has said that openly, repeatedly. What he does want is something very simple and very reasonable. Security for himself and his family when visiting. A request any decent father makes. Yet Eden and friends spin that into, he wants to return. He misses us. He regrets leaving. Absolutely not. He just wants to avoid headlines like Harry ambushed by stalker photographers while travelling with children. This is basic safety, not nostalgia. Let's be brutally honest. Harry was always the relatable prince, the emotional one, the human one, the one who connected with veterans, the one who hugged people, the one who showed up without cameras for real grief, the one who spoke about loss and trauma before it was fashionable. He was the beating heart of the monarchy's humanity. And when he left, the British media lost their biggest emotional storyline. Their character arc collapsed. William does not inspire empathy. Charles does not inspire warmth. Camilla does not inspire trust. Kate inspires polite admiration, not heart connection. The only one who made the monarchy feel human was Harry. So the media does not want him back because they love him. They want him back because they need him. They need his storylines, humanity, global interest, marketability. Without Harry and Meghan, royal coverage is garden parties, plaques, charity walkthroughs and ribbon cuttings. Grey, predictable, unprofitable. That is the real panic. Harry's decision to step back was a deliberate choice for freedom, not an impulsive escape. He sought the freedom to define his own duty and protect his family from relentless scrutiny. In America, he found his voice, advocating for mental health, challenging misinformation, and speaking on issues that matter to him. His new life is one of empowerment, not regret. The idea that he'd trade this freedom for a return to the system he left behind is illogical. The media's comeback narrative misunderstands his decision. It wasn't a mistake, but a necessary evolution. Harry didn't run away. He ran toward a life where he controls his story and his family's well-being. This is a choice for a healthier, freer existence. It's not a choice he's shown any desire to reverse. Harry's success outside the monarchy challenges old ideas of what it means to be royal. Traditionally, royal value was measured by proximity to the throne and adherence to protocol. Harry's journey proves that relevance and purpose can be found beyond palace walls. His projects, Invictus Games, mental health advocacy, have global reach and authenticity. He's shown that service doesn't require royal payroll or titles. This new model unsettles the establishment and media, who need to frame his independence as temporary. If Harry thrives, it questions the necessity of the monarchy itself. His life is a paradigm shift, a modern prince redefining royal success. The comeback narrative is a defense of the old system, not a reflection of his reality. Harry's story proves that fulfillment is possible outside the gilded cage. Prince Harry's story is one of agency and evolution, choosing his own destiny over tradition. The media's chatter about a comeback is an echo of a world he's left behind. His freedom and purpose are not easily surrendered. He's built a life of love, mission, and presence for his family. The media's stories reveal more about their own needs than about Harry's reality. The old rules no longer apply. Harry's life proves the institution isn't the only path to relevance or happiness. He's forged his own way, and real freedom, once found, can't be reversed. The whispers of return will fade, replaced by the reality of a life lived with conviction. Harry's new kingdom is built on his choices, not royal tradition. Richard Eden's commentary is not analysis. It's wishful thinking disguised as news. Harry is not trying to return to Britain. Britain is trying to call him back because they still need him to make the monarchy interesting. But Harry has already chosen love, peace, healing, freedom. And once you've tasted freedom, you don't go back to the cage because the captors miss you.